In a lot of cases, you start a little bit slow, and there's teams that are good enough to make them pay. Bear with me for just a moment while we get Zamboni just coming off the ice, getting the surface ready for this championship game. Lakers will be wearing their navy with gold and white pinstripes. I assume Hutchinson will come out in their primary white with the black and gold. We'll be right back. The Lakers take the ice. I got a very important piece of feedback regarding the live stream where the scoreboard is covering up the play. So we'll be a little bit more conscientious of that in today's game. We'll try not to miss any action. Tripod Todd has been stuffed into relegation, not quite following the play. So we're back to the manual cameraman. Brooksy standing tall in net. Boys are getting some shots, getting them a feel for the puck. We'll get an eye into the competition over here. Hutchinson doing some passing plays, moving the puck around, one-touch passes. Warm-ups tell us everything, anything. Boys are on target for the most part, hitting the net. In this game, we'll have 3 periods of 13 minutes. Penalties are 1 minute apiece. We'll go the full duration until we have ourselves a named champion. Coming into this tournament, or coming into this final game, the Lakers are 9-0 in pool play in tournaments so far this year. Gone undefeated in tournaments in the pool play. They are 2-1 in bracket play. Last tournament, they just ended up in the championship game. That was in Elk River against Forest Lake, and they took home the hardware championship in that one. In the Wishbone Classic, Prior Lake's home tournament, we ended up playing a team from Canada. Doubled up. We played them in pool play, beat them 3-2. And in the championship game, that one went right down to the wire 28 seconds ago in overtime, sudden death, and the Westford Rangers buried one. I don't think too many of the boys like that feeling too much. They're going to come out flying today. They want to get another piece of hardware, come home with the championship, make this hour-long car drive home a pleasant one. The Hutchinson Tigers have a couple of goal scorers, one primarily that I'm thinking of. number 20 for the Tigers, has 20 or 21 goals in this tournament, averaging 7 goals a game in pool play. Lakers are going to have to keep an eye out for him. He's got silky mitts, as you could just see there. The defense is going to have to stand tall to shut him down. Coach gets the Lakers moving in the opposite direction. Wyatt, Carlson, Jackson, Shepard collide. Wyatt going against the grain. Now the Lakers are getting warmed up, getting moving. 28 seconds to go in this warm-up. Then we'll collect pucks and we'll see our puck drop. So far in this tournament, we've had 3 very distinct forward lines. Wyatt Carlson winged up by Alex Karpenko and Paxton Elliott. We've had Dawson Dahl winged up by Freddie Kraft and Reed Steigoff, and Caleb Alfred winged up by Leo Johnson and Jared Anderson. Boys have done a pretty good job putting some goals on the scoreboard. Game 1, they scored 10. Game 2, they scored 8. Game 3, they scored 12. Averaging 10 goals a game in this pool play. Hoping to keep that trend rolling into this championship game. Starting line for the Lakers is going to be Caleb Alfred, Jared Anderson, Leo Johnston. On the point, we've got Jefferson Park and James Anderson. That puck is sent right back in straight ahead. That gets just missed by Hutchinson. Caleb picks it up. He's got it in the high slot. Leo's there. That puck gets sent aside. That's number 20 right there. Puck's laying right there at the blue line. Intercepted by Jarrett. Jarrett comes in. He's going to have some guys coming on strong. Gets the puck over to Leo. Leo gets a nice shot in. That's going to get picked up by Leo. Intercepted by Hutchinson. They send it all the way down. That's going to be our first icing call of the game. Good offense. Great start by the Lakers here, putting some pressure on. Just getting some of the nerves settle in on this championship game. Got a line change on the ice. We've got Dawson Dahl, Freddie Kraft, Reed Steigoff. On point, Declan Roach, Evian Motts. Dawson wins the face-off. That comes back to the point. Declan's going to bury it down in low. Got to go get it, boys. Reed comes in, puts some pressure on, intercepts the puck down behind the net, gets it right out to Freddie Kraft, bounces over his stick, but Declan's there. He's going to try to get it down in on net. Just goes wide. Now Reed and Evian Motts, they retreat to the puck. Evian sends it down in low. Dawson Dahl putting some pressure on. Evian picks up possession. He sends it right to the middle. Then Reed sends it down in low. Hutchinson picks up the puck behind the net. He's facing some static by Dawson. Now Reed comes over to give him a hand. Reed tries to send it center. That gets picked off by Hutchinson. They send it up the half wall. Now they send it right to the middle, just behind number 7. Dawson Dahl's going to pick up possession. He's got room in front of him. He's got Reed right out front. He makes a handle. The puck's laying there in the low slot. Reed tries to get a quick shot in. That gets sent wide. Now he's got the puck behind the net. Sends it right there in front. Hutchinson picks it off. Now Dawson is putting some pressure on Hutchinson. Reed's right there. Sends it down in low. Picked off by Hutchinson. They go behind the net. They're skating up the half wall. Freddie Kraft is putting some pressure on. He picks up possession. Centers it. Nobody there. Declan Roach steps up. Now Hutchinson is moving the puck ahead. Get a line change for the Lakers. We've got Paxton Elliott coming on the ice. Wyatt Carlson's on the ice. Freddie Kraft looking to get a change. He picks up possession down in the Lakers' defensive zone. Sends it across. That puck goes off the side of the net. Gets right there in front. Costly mistake by the Lakers. Freddie loses the handle right there on the goal line. Brooksy doesn't see it, and it's just floating right there in the low slot. Couple of Hutchinson Tigers come in. Brooks gets the first save, and the rebound gets sent right on the low slot and buried. Got to be a little bit more heads up than that. Costs a mistake, and the Tigers make the Lakers pay. Let's hope that wakes these boys up a little bit. Coming off a little bit slow. Wyatt comes into the zone. He makes a guy miss. Has the puck down behind the goal line. Sends it right out front. Jackson Shepard's going to step up. He's going to get a shot down in. That gets tipped out front. Paxton picks up possession. He makes a quick move. Sends it down in on net. Now Wyatt's on the hustle. Paxton steps up on the play. That puck comes out to Jackson. He buries it back down in low. He's going to step up. That's going to get chipped around him. Now Hutchinson comes in. They got a 2-on-1. They send it down in on Brooks. Liam Franks does a great job sending that right back down into the goal line. That puck's going to come out to Hutchinson point. Wyatt's going to pick up possession. He's going to carry it out of the zone. He's got Alex with him. Coming out of the zone, 2-on-3. Wyatt carries into the zone. Alex is just off sides, and we got a stoppage in play.
Let's go, Lakers!
All right. All three lines for the Lakers. Got to get that first line in, settle in. Round two for Caleb, Jarrett, and Leo. On the point, we've got Anton Karpenko and James Anderson. Leo makes a move, gets a little bit of static by Hutchinson. Then he skates up. He's got some static by number 20. Number 20's got some speed. Caleb picks it up in the neutral zone. He comes in. He's going to skate down behind the net, loses his footing. Leo and Jarrett right there. Jarrett comes in, tries to send it in. That gets chipped just out and wide. Now Hutchinson sends it in. That gets past Anton. James retreats, coming all the way down to the goal line. We're going to have icing and a reset. Great shot opportunity, scoring opportunity by this line. Goaltender stands tall, sends that just wide into the corner. Got a little bit dangerous there, and all the forwards got caught in down low. Caleb wins the faceoff, sends that ahead to Jefferson Park. That comes right in front. Louch laying right there. Goaltender has to swallow it up. Get a little extracurricular right there out front. Jarrett gets taken down. There's a handful of Tigers there. Lakers are going to reset. There's 8 minutes and 33 seconds to go in this first period. Caleb Alfred, Leo Johnston, Jarrett Anderson on the ice along with Declan Roach and Jefferson Park. Caleb wins the faceoff, battling right there. That's picked up by Jarrett. Jarrett sends it into the crease, picked up by number 19 by Hutchinson. He skates it out of the zone. Caleb's on the back check. They're going to come in offsides. Got some fans that are getting after the stripes right away in this game. Caleb picks up possession. That's going to be Jarrett. He's going to chip it ahead. Hutchinson does a great job to hold the neutral zone. Declan's there, sends it ahead, finds Leo. Leo's got Jarrett with him. 2-on-1 coming into the zone, sends it across. Great step up by the Hutchinson defense. Number 20, this is the guy that's got all the scoring for the Hutchinson Tigers. He comes in on Brooks. Brooksy makes a great save, sends that one up and over the top of the net. That puck's going to come right out to the point. Leo tries to get a chip, doesn't quite get it. Now Declan steps up. He's going to chip it out of the zone. That's going to get tipped by Hutchinson. Now Jarrett comes in. He's one-on-one. He's got the silky mitts. Gets in, tries to go 5-hole. Great save by Hutchinson Tigers goaltending. That's going to come out of the zone. Evian Motz picks up possession. He goes right to the middle, finds Dawson Dahl. Dawson now comes in. He's 1-on-3. Makes one guy miss. Makes another guy miss. Comes in. Tries to get a shot. Just gets tripped up. That puck gets sent wide by the goaltending. Now he's got help from the Lakers. Freddie Kraft picks up possession. That comes right into the low slot. Reed sweeps at it. Just out of reach. Freddie comes over to help out. He's going to try to chip that ahead. That puck's going to come out to the neutral zone. Picked up by Liam Franks. He's got a lot of ice in front of him. He sends it, rings it all the way around. That's going to be Reed Steigoff. Picks it up on the half wall. Tries to make a guy miss. Picked up by Hutchinson in the high slot. They move the puck out of the zone. Freddie Kraft is on the move. He picks up possession. He sends it softly into the zone. Picked off by Hutchinson. That's going to be Reed. Picks up the puck just outside of the zone and carries it in. They're going to be offsides. Somehow or another, the Hutchinson Tigers are up shot category, 4-3. On the ice, we've got Wyatt, Pax, and Alex. On point, Jackson Shepard and James Anderson. That puck gets dumped in down low in the Hutchinson Tigers defensive zone. They're putting some pressure on. Paxton comes over to help. He sends it back to the point. That gets intercepted and chipped out. Jackson's got a man coming on strong. Sends it up off the boards. He has both Wyatt and Paxton there. No icing on the call. Hutchinson has to retreat down into their zone. Wyatt's there to put some pressure on. Alex picks up possession. He's got a guy to beat. That gets picked up by Paxton, sends it back in down low. Now Alex has it in the high slot. He looks to center it. He has Wyatt right there, just past Wyatt. Paxton's on the hunt. We're going to get a penalty on Hutchinson. Elbowing call. Now the Lakers are going to go on a power play. Wholesale line change. We've got Declan Roach, Anton Karpenko on point, Caleb Alfred, Jared Anderson, and Leo Johnston coming onto the ice. 1 minute on the penalty, giving the Lakers a 1 minute power play. Caleb looks to win the faceoff, takes a cross check and gets knocked over. Now Hutchinson picks up possession behind the net. Leo's there fighting away. He's facing some pressure by number 20, makes a quick move, sends it right out front. That's going to be Anton Karpenko. Fires in, that gets tipped aside, but Jarrett's right there, sends it out in on net. That one's fluttering loose, and we've got the goaltender lays down on it for a stoppage in play. Lakers are battling, Tigers are battling. Lakers are down 1-0 in this first period with 5 minutes and 41 seconds to go. So far, it's been a pretty evenly matched ball game. Spent a lot of time in the offensive zone, but the Tigers are doing a great job. Leo, right off the faceoff, makes a quick turn and shot. Declan's going to step up on the play. He holds the zone. He's got Jarrett wide open out front. Sends it to Jarrett. Jarrett goes 5-hole, just out of reach. Now Leo picks up possession. He's going to try to send it in down low. Now he's battling a couple of Tigers. Both Leo and Jarrett turn away from the play, but Jarrett picks up possession. He's going to come in. He goes inside. Goaltender makes a quick save on the short side. 14 seconds to go on this penalty. Same forwards. We're swapping Jefferson Park and Liam Franks onto the ice. That puck makes it over to Jarrett. Jarrett sends it all the way across and intercepted by Hutchinson. Now we got number 20. He comes out of the zone. He's got speed. This is their goal scorer. Liam needs to cut over and help. Great job by Jefferson Park giving him some fits. That puck comes right out to the point. Number 19 sends it in. We got a high stick chip out front, and we're going to get a whistle. New face-off down low. Not sure who got their stick on that, but I don't know if that was high or not, but we'll give the Stripes some credit on that one. Swapping out the forwards, we've got Reed Steigoff, Dawson Dahl, and Freddie Kraft on the ice. That face-off is won by Hutchinson. They send it down in low. Jefferson picks up possession. He sends it up the boards. That gets intercepted by the Tigers. Now Dawson comes in. He's given a fit. This is spinorama. Now he's got numbers coming out of the zone, and he's got speed. He's going to get by. Number 16 comes in all alone, just out of reach. Dawson sends it just wide. Now Hutchinson's going to have an opportunity to go the other way. Reed intercepts it, sends it down in on net, and that's going to get swallowed up by the goaltender for a stoppage in play. Great A scoring opportunity by Dawson. Just sent it wide. I think he was looking to go bar down on that glove side. Some of those I'd like to see him try to just go right through the skates. Just a quick snapshot. Dawson wins a faceoff. That comes right out to Freddie. Liam Franks is going to step up. He's going to dump it in down low. Now we got to get some pressure behind the net. Reed Steigoff's going to get down into the corner. He's got Freddie in the high slot. Reed finds Dawson. Dawson makes a guy miss. Sends it right to the high slot. Freddie's there. That gets sent just wide. Liam Franks is going to step up, holds the zone, sends it down in. Now Dawson's chasing and down behind the goal line. He's got Reed up on the half wall. Reed's got to step up. Reed steps up. That puck comes by. Jefferson sends it back down low. Finds Reed. Reed tries to wind up and get a shot. Now Dawson sends it down in, gets a shot in on the goaltender. The goaltender sends it aside. That one comes in on the goalie. He swallows it up with his mitt for a stoppage in play. Lakers now winning in the shot category 11-4, just peppering the Tigers goaltender. 3 minutes and 46 seconds to go in this first period. Lakers still down by 1, giving up that costly mistake in our defensive zone to allow the Hutchinson Tigers to go ahead 1-0. On the ice, we got Wyatt Carlson, Anton Karpenko, and Paxton Elliott. Wyatt wins the faceoff, sends that aside to Alex. Alex sends it right to the middle. Nobody there. Evion's going to hold the zone. He's got some pressure, sends it to the middle, picked off by Hutchinson. That puck's going to come in. Wyatt's putting some pressure on. That comes in on Brooksy. Brooksy has the puck right out front. He's going to lay down on it for a stoppage in play. I'd like to see Evian Motts try to step up and hold the zone on that play. Be a little bit more aggressive on the blue line. Keep that pressure going on these Hutchinson Tigers. 3 minutes and 23 seconds to go in this first period. Wyatt at the helm on the faceoff. Stripes getting everybody set. Drops the puck, bounces. Wyatt wins that faceoff. Evian picks it up, sends it ahead, finds Paxton. Hutchinson does a great job of holding the zone. That one comes back out to the point. Now it's going to come right out high. Wyatt puts some pressure on. Alex picks up possession, sends it right back to the blue line, held in by the Tigers. Now Alex is going to chip it out. Wyatt's on the hunt. Hutchinson retreats. Go put some pressure on him. Wyatt gets some pressure. That springs Alex. He comes in, sends it right down into the goalie. Finds Paxton. That one again sent aside. Wyatt picks it up behind the goal line, sends it down in. Paxton gets another free shot right there in the low slot. Great save by the defense. Great save by the Hutchinson Tigers goaltender. Paxton picks up the puck down in the corner, chips it ahead. He's got one guy to beat. He's got Wyatt with him. Now he looks to center it. Nobody there. That's going to get picked off by Hutchinson. Hutchinson brings it the other way. James Anderson retreats. Evian Motts moves in to help. He's got possession. He's going to rip it around the boards. Wyatt's there to pick it up. Wyatt's got Jarrett with him. Jarrett comes into the zone to help. Wyatt now picks it up right on the blue line. He's got Jarrett with him. He's got 1-on-4. He's got Leo with him also. Wyatt skates through, sends it to Jarrett. Jarrett now gets a shot in. That one comes into the high slot. Nobody home for the rebound. Now Hutchinson is sending the puck the other way. 19's coming into the zone. Jackson Shepard steps up, sends that puck aside. Needs some help from the wings. Hutchinson rings that around. Declan's on the hunt. Number 20 picks up possession on the wall, sends it right to the middle. Jarrett picks up possession. Number 20 is on the hunt. Jarrett's going to get run down by number 20, but number 8, Caleb Alford's going to come in for some support. He tries to make a guy miss. That puck is picked up by Jarrett. Now they're going to send it right out to the point. Declan's going to step up, holds the zone, rips it down low, has Caleb. That one just out of handle. Now Hutchinson has the puck behind the net. Jackson Shepard's going to step up. Nope, he's going to hold back. Now number 20, Leo Johnston moves back. Leo goes D to D over to Declan Roach. Declan's got some room in front of him. Tries to get it ahead to Jarrett. Does find Jarrett. Jarrett's got a couple of guys to beat. Tries to stick handle. That comes right back to Declan Roach. Declan quickly moves the puck. Now the puck's just floating there right on the blue line. That's going to come out. Jackson Shepard's going to pick it up. He's got a man coming on strong. He turns, moves the puck up. He's going to dump it down in low. Now the Lakers got to go hunt. Caleb Alford right there on the half wall picks up possession. He tries to center it. That gets picked up by Hutchinson. Hutchinson tries to move it out. Now Declan sends that one. That goes wide. Jarrett picks up the possession down in the corner. He tries to find Leo. That's going to be Declan. Comes out to Declan. He goes D to D. Jackson Shepard steps up. Sends it down in on net. And the goaltender swallows that up with his glove. Great pressure right there by the Lakers. Goaltender for the Hutchinson Tigers is standing tall, keeping that puck out of the back of the net and keeping the Hutchinson Tigers in this game. 30 seconds to go in this first period. Score is still 1-0 in favor of the Tigers. Dawson Dahl wins the faceoff. Freddie Kraft sends it back to Liam. Liam goes D to D. Anton Karpenko sends that in. That one's picked off, blocked right out front. I think that was Dawson Dahl. Picks up possession right there in the low slot. Sends it in. That one's sent aside. That puck goes right back to the middle. Reed's going to pick it up in the low slot. He tries to get a shot in. That goes in off the side of the net. Hutchinson now tries to send it ahead. Freddie's right there behind the goal line. He chips it back in. We're going to have somebody down. I think that's Reed's down on the ice in the corner here. I didn't pick up the play. It looked like it happened behind the play. He's not looking like he's feeling too good right now. That kid is tough as nails. I think he may have gotten a hit behind the play and got the wind knocked out of him. He's coming off the ice. 3.9 seconds to go. Faceoff is coming out of the zone. I guess. Swap out Reed for this last 3 seconds of the game. Liam just dumps it down into the zone, and that's going to do it for this first period. Lakers start a little bit slow. Hutchinson Tigers make them pay. They go up 1-0 in this first period. Lakers now dominating in the shot category, 16-5. Continuing to put pressure in on the Tigers. In on the Tigers goaltending. I can see on the live stream that my stickers are blocking my screen, so we'll probably remove those stickers so you guys can get a close-up of what Coach Scott and staff are saying. Welcome back, folks. Just about to get this second period started. On the ice, we've got Dawson Dahl, Freddie Kraft, and Reed Steigoff. Love to see that he's back. Freddie picks up possession right off the faceoff, comes down in, sends it to the middle, nobody home. Reed's there, sends it down in. Dawson Dahl's there. What a great kick save by the Hutchinson Tigers. Lakers come out flying in this second period. Jefferson Park sends that in. Dawson now picks up possession behind the goal line. That's going to be a penalty on Hutchinson. Got to get Brooks off the ice. Lakers are going to go on a power play. All right, Lakers are just getting set up. Puck's down in low. Sorry, apologies. I got a little distracted there trying to get somebody else set up on the live stream. Hutchinson has the puck down behind the goal line. They look to break out. Freddie Kraft gives him a fit, sends that in. Number 19 tries to get it out. Freddie now sends it back in down low behind the goal line. Picked up by number 6 on the Hutchinson side. He goes up off the boards. Jackson Shepard steps up. He finds Reed there on the half wall. Reed just loses the handle. Tries to chip it ahead. He finds Dawson behind the goal line. Freddie's there out front. Dawson needs to find Declan on that particular play. He goes spinorama. He tries to stuff it around. That's going to get swallowed up by the Hutchinson Tigers goaltender. We're going to get a swap on lines, both offense and defense. Coming onto the ice, Alex Karpenko, Wyatt Carlson, Paxton Elliott. On point, we've got Evian Motts and Liam Franks. 17 seconds to go in this penalty kill for the Tigers. Lakers 19 shots to 5. 10 minutes and 53 seconds to go in this second period. Hutchinson Tigers win the faceoff. They try to chip it up off the boards, and they're successful. That gets picked off by Wyatt. Now Paxton has a handle down behind the goal line. He faces some static by number 6. Wyatt tries to send it. That gets picked off by the Stripes, unfortunately. Now number 20 picks up the puck. He sends it ahead, finds number 25. Liam Franks is going to pick up possession. He's got to retreat behind his own goal line. Hutchinson now is full strength. That gets picked off by number 20. Number 25 has it down behind the goal line. That one comes out. Going to clear the zone. Hutchinson has to retreat and reset. 19 picks up possession. That's going to be Paxton. He brings it into the zone. Not quite sure how that was offsides. It was coming in exactly the same time as Paxton, right in the skates. Stripes slows that one down. We get a reset right there on the blue line. Dangerous number 20 is on the ice. Got to be heads up and pay attention to him. Wyatt looking to win this faceoff. Wyatt picks it up. That one gets sent ahead. Hutchinson's looking for an outlet pass. Evian Motts loses the handle. He's got to retreat. Number 20 hot on the press. Evian does a great job holding him off. Hutchinson picks up possession. That one gets hung up behind the goal line. Gets sent right out front. And that is number 20, just in the right place at the right time. Able to chip it past Brooks. Hutchinson goes up 2-0. Lakers got to reset, got to continue to pummel, and we got to definitely be careful when that number 20 is on the ice. He comes off the ice. I hope the coaching staff recognizes that and make sure that they have all the right folks out there and make sure that everybody on the Lakers side of things recognizes that he's their best goal scorer and got to keep an eye on him. That puck comes ahead. Leo Johnson picks up possession. He's got Jarrett with him. He tries to make a guy miss. Number 6 does a great job of sending that one down behind the line. That's going to come over to number 8. Number 8 picks up possession, gets it out of the zone. Anton retreats. He's got a man coming on strong. He turns and sends it right back up. That gets picked up by Jarrett and turned the other way by Hutchinson. Now Hutchinson comes in. Anton steps up. That comes in on Brooks. Brooksy swallows it up for a stoppage in play. We're going to get a wholesale line. Nope. This line's going to stay on the ice, but we are going to swap out the defense. Jackson Shepard and James Anderson coming onto the ice.
Go, go!
James Anderson steps up, sends it ahead, picked off by Hutchinson. Now he's going to send it across. He finds Jarrett. That's going to come off the wall. He's got a foot race to number 19. 19 sends it ahead. Jackson now chips it ahead. Finds Jarrett. Jarrett's got room. Jarrett sends it to the middle, picked off by Hutchinson. Now Jarrett comes in, sends that in on the goaltender. Right there in front, bouncing around. Hutchinson wins possession. Now they skate the puck out. They're moving ahead. They got a 3-on-2. Jackson Shepard and James Anderson retreat. Jackson moves across, tries to make a guy slow down just enough. Jackson carries the puck behind the net, picked off by Hutchinson. That puck is going to come ahead to Jarrett. Jarrett's got Leo with him, and Jarrett's got some speed coming out of the zone. Goes up off the boards. He's got Leo right in the low slot. Sends it across, picked off or sent aside. Hutchinson picks up possession. They bring it the other way. Jackson Shepard steps up. Leo's on the back check. He's putting some pressure on. Hutchinson now carries the puck into their zone and sends it down into the corner. James goes to meet him down into the corner. That puck is going to come out to the low slot. James sends it ahead, chips it ahead up off the boards. Hutchinson picks it up. That's Reed. He's putting some pressure on. Number 5 picks it up. He sends it the other way. Jackson picks it up, sends it out, but picked off right there in the neutral zone by Hutchinson. Now Reed puts some pressure on number 5. Number 5 sends it in on Brooks, goes side to side. That's off the side of the net. Reed has possession behind the net. Now he's carrying the puck ahead. He's got Caleb with him. He's got Leo with him. Reed makes a guy miss. He's carrying it into the zone. He's going to be a one-man wrecking crew. Tries to chip it ahead. Nobody there to help him. Hutchinson sends that aside, sends it down behind the goal line. Reed tries to put some pressure on, loses his footing. That's going to come right out to the blue line. Now Evian's behind the blue line. He's going to come outside. So he's got to get inside that blue line. Got to stay inside that blue line to keep that play on sides. Stoppage in play. Freddie Kraft, Dawson Dahl, Reed Steigoff on the ice. Declan Roach, Evian Motts on point. Dawson wins possession, just bounces over Freddie's stick. Now Declan retreats. He's got room in front of him. He's got some pressure. He tries to chip it ahead, picked off by Hutchinson. They send it back down into the zone. Freddie picks it up. Now he skates ahead. He's got some pressure by Hutchinson. That puck is going to get followed up by Dawson. Now Declan finally does the right thing and just buries it down into the zone. Hutchinson has to retreat. Evian's going to step up, holds the zone, kicks the puck ahead. Now we've got Dawson. He sends it right to the middle. Nobody home. Sorry, that was Reed. Now Dawson retreats to the half wall. He picks up possession. He's got a couple of Tigers on. Freddie's there to help out. He sends it down in on net. Sent aside by number 6 on the Tigers side. Number 6 goes up off the half wall. Evian's going to step up, loses the handle. Now Freddie's got to retreat. Declan's got to retreat. They're coming down in on Brooks. Brooksy stands tall, patient as ever, swallows it up, gets a stoppage in play. We're going to have a wholesale line change by the Lakers. Hutchinson starting to step it up here in the second period a little bit. Wyatt Carlson up against number 20. Number 20 wins the faceoff, sends that back to the point. 19 sends that down low. That's Anton Karpenko. He makes the guy miss. He sends it ahead right through the middle. That's going to come out of the zone, forcing the Tigers to retreat. Wyatt's going to pick up possession. He's got one guy to beat. He's got Paxton with him. He gets faces a stick check by number 20. Sends it to the center. That is Hutchinson. They send it back out to the point. Anton sends it down in low. Paxton's on the press. He's going to win that foot race. He gets possession behind the goal line there. Faces some static. That's going to be number 20. He carries it out. Liam steps up. Number 20 gets around him. Now Anton comes down. 20 comes in on Brooksy. Brooksy with a fantastic glove save, or pad save. That comes right out top. Now Paxton picks up possession. He's got Alex with him. That's going to sneak back down into the zone. Hutchinson comes down in. Not quite sure what the whistle was there. I don't know what's happening. I think they're calling Wyatt for a penalty for picking up Brooksy's stick. Lakers are going to go on a penalty kill. Not sure what happened there. I think they got... I think they got Wyatt Carlson for nicest player on the ice. Wyatt's going to sit in the sin bin for being too nice. I don't know. There must be some rule out there where goalie's got to go retrieve his own twig. Players on the ice can't help. I don't know. Lesson learned, I guess. But we're down on the penalty here. Caleb Alfred picks up possession off the faceoff. Anton Karpenko has it, sends it ahead. That's going to come out to the blue line and clear the zone. Now, Jarrett puts some pressure on. They go back opposite way. Hutchinson picks up possession. Jarrett's going to turn. He's going to set it aside. Caleb picks up possession. Caleb comes in, faces a two-hand tomahawk smash, knocks him off the puck. That's going to be a penalty on the Tigers. Great battle there, great effort there by the Lakers to draw the penalty. Number 6 is headed to the sin bin for 60 seconds, putting us 4-on-4 for the next 34 seconds while the Lakers penalty still expires. On the ice, we've got Anton Karpenko, Liam Franks, Jarrett Anderson, and Caleb Alfred for the next 34 seconds. Caleb wins the faceoff, sends it back to Liam. Liam has time, sends it down in. That one's blocked in front by the Tigers. Now Jarrett has to retreat. Liam picks up possession. He makes a spinorama. He's got a lot of room in front of him. Now he goes. He's got some speed coming into the zone, makes one defender miss, goes in on the goalie, and the goalie flashes that leather, slows that play down. We get a stoppage in play. Hutchinson Tigers are swapping a couple of players on the ice. Lakers down 2-0. 5 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the second period. Leading in the shot category, 21-9. Just unable to get it past this goaltender. This goalie's doing a great job keeping the puck out of the back of the net. Caleb wins the faceoff. Liam holds his own, sends it down in on the goaltender, and the goalie makes a stop, swallows it up for a stoppage in play. Another faceoff, another reset for the Lakers. 10 seconds to go in their penalty. 37 seconds to go in the Tigers' penalty. Lakers looking to get on the board here. That puck, that faceoff is won by the Tigers, gets tripped up. Caleb picks up possession. Stripes just can't get out of the way. Tigers carry the puck up out of the zone. Liam retreats. He sends him wide. Number 5 brings the puck in. Jarrett sends that puck. Now Leo has possession. He's going to make one guy miss. He comes into the zone. He's got Jarrett with him. Sends it across. Jarrett just out of reach of Jarrett. Tigers do a great job of back checking. Now Jarrett has possession. Gonna get a slashing penalty. Not quite sure. Is that on Jarrett? Yep. Looks like number 7 got called for a slash. Oh, come on. Looks like Jarrett's going to get an extra minute. They're going to reset it. I don't think it's going to be 4. I think it's going to be 2. Just waiting for it to get reset.
Come on, Blue!
4-on-4 hockey for the next 8 seconds. Then the Lakers are going to go on a 2-minute penalty kill. On the ice, we got Dawson Dahl and Leo Johnston. On the point, we've got Jefferson Park and Jackson Shepard. I think Jarrett probably got a little extracurricular for the board whack. I know he had some frustration there, but he's got to hold his emotions. That puck comes down in. Jackson tips it ahead. Now the puck's right there in the low slot. That one gets sent in, sent wide, high and wide of the net. Hutchinson picks up possession. Jefferson sends it out to the point. Now we're on the penalty kill. Dawson Dahl comes out. Leo picks up possession, tries to get it out of the zone. Not enough on it. And Hutchinson steps up. Jackson does get it through. Gonna get an icing call. Hutchinson did not get a piece of that. Comes all the way down. Burns out some clock on the penalty.
Go, buddy! Let's go, Lakers!
Puck's gonna come all the way back down into the defensive zone. Lakers fighting off 1 minute and 34 seconds on the penalty. 4:04 to go in this second period, and we're down 2-0.
Go, Blue!
Dawson wins that faceoff, picked up by Hutchinson. Now number 20 picks it up. Leo gets in his way. Jackson Shepard does a great backhand pass, finds Leo. Leo's got some room in front of him. He skates ahead. He's got one guy to beat. Comes in on the goal. He goes high, short side. That one just slides out of the way. Now Hutchinson looks to move the puck ahead. Jefferson Park's going to step up, holds his own. Dawson Dahl has possession. He makes one guy miss. He comes in all alone on the goal. He tries to go 5-hole. Goalie does a great job. That gets in. Goal! Dawson Dahl, what an effort play. That's how it's going to have to go to get past this goaltender. Short-handed goal. Dawson just never gives up. Continues to chip away. Pucks float around in the crease. Dawson finally gets it buried. Gets the Lakers on the ice, on the scoreboard. Down 2-1, minute and 6 seconds to go in this penalty. 3:36 to go in this second period. Great effort by Dawson Dahl right there. I'd love to see that get repeated here shortly. Dawson wins the faceoff. That's Freddie Kraft just out of reach. Hutchinson sends it down into the zone. James retreats. He's got help. That gets overskated by Hutchinson. Declan has possession. He's facing some static by the Tigers. He makes one guy miss. Number 20 comes in. Freddie sends that ahead. Now Dawson again chips it past the defender. He's got one guy to beat. He comes in. He makes a quick move. Gets in on the goalie. Great blocker save by the Hutchinson Tigers. 42 seconds to go on this penalty kill. Freddie picks up possession. Declan picks up the puck. Gives a slapper down in. That goes wide. Hutchinson picks up possession. They try to move the puck ahead. They're 3-on-2. That's going to be outside by a mile. No call. That puck comes right out front. Can't believe right in front of the stripes. He's 2 feet offsides. No call. Waves it off. I guess the hometown is going to get the benefit of the doubt in this tournament. Lakers are going to have to battle against the Stripes and the Tigers. Plays like that I do not take too kindly to. You got to make the calls. You're standing right there watching. Play comes right by you. He's clearly offsides ahead of the puck. Terrible call by the Stripes. Lakers down 3-1, 2:54 to go in this second period. Wyatt Carlson comes on the ice. Everybody in the stands knows that kid was offside. Stripes are standing right there. Freddie Kraft continues to move ahead. He's got Dawson with him. Comes in on the goaltender. Goaltender flashes that leather. Like to see these boys start shooting at skates. Like to see him start shooting low. Just rifle the puck on the ice. Goaltender standing tall, flashing that leather. No glove, no love, baby. Dawson Dahl at the helm. Looks to win the faceoff, wins the faceoff. That gets kicked ahead. Evian Mott sends it down deep. Hutchinson's going to chip it up off the boards. Number 7 picks it up. Evian's there. Great back check by Reed. Reed now has possession. He comes down. He's going to skate behind the line. He's got to move the puck ahead. Faces off a 2-hand tomahawk. That one comes right out to the blue line. Number 7 sends it in down low. 2:25 to go in this second period. Evian Mott picks up possession. He sends it ahead. That one gets picked off by Hutchinson. Now Dawson's going to be in a foot race to the puck. Faces a hooking call. Makes a quick stop. Finds Reed right in the high slot. Sends it down in low. That's going to get picked up by Hutchinson. They're going to send it ahead. Dawson picks up possession. He's got one guy to beat. He gets tripped up. Sends it in. Great save by Hutchinson Tigers goaltender. Liam Franks has possession. He's going to send it down in on the goalie, and the goalie's going to make a great save for a stoppage in play. Great pressure by the Lakers. They got an uphill battle ahead of them, down 3-1 with 1 minute and 56 seconds to go in this second period. Winning in the shot category, 28 shots to 10. Down 3-2. That third goal by the Hutchinson Tigers should have been a play blown dead at the blue line for offside. Stripes decided not to call. Not that he didn't see it, just opted out of making that call. Alex tries to chip it in towards the center. That one's going to come up to the blue line. Jefferson Park stands tall, holds the zone. Alex dumps it back down in low. That one does come out. It's going to come to the neutral zone. Jefferson's going to go up off the boards. He finds Alex Karpenko. Alex is going to send it to the middle. He has Paxton. Paxton just needs to let it rip. Sends it in. Goalie flashes that leather again for a stoppage in play. Wyatt's going to look to win this face-off. We got Jefferson Park and Anton Karpenko on the ice. Wyatt, Paxton, and Alex on the forecheck, doing a great job continuing the pressure. Wyatt picks up possession, sends it to Anton. Anton sends it down in low. That goes wide. Alex is there to pick up the trash, sends it down to the middle. He finds Wyatt. Wyatt gets a shot. That gets blocked right out front by number 6. Number 6 is going to look to move the puck ahead. Anton holds the zone, chips it back ahead. He's got Wyatt there for help. Paxton right there. He sends it across. He finds Alex. Alex sends it ahead. Goalie gets a mid on it, sends it up over the net. That one comes right out front by Paxton. He tries to go short side, wrap around. No dice. Now the goalie's right there. He's got possession. Puck comes behind the net. No pressure there. Puck comes right to Wyatt. He sends it right into the belly of the beast. And this goaltender continues to stand tall. He's saved 31 shots so far by the Lakers. 55 seconds to go in this second period. For those listening in on your radio dial, the Lakers are headed right to left, down in the offensive zone. Caleb Alfred, Jared Anderson, Leo Johnston, Declan Roach, Jackson Shepard on the ice. Hutchinson wins that faceoff, sends it down behind the goal line. Now number 19 carries it behind the net. Jarrett presses. 42 picks up possession, hits the line. That one comes out of the zone. Jackson smartly holds it right there. Leo Johnston takes his possession. He's got Declan with him. Finds Declan on the half wall. Declan's got Caleb and Jarrett with him. Sends it ahead. Just bounces over Caleb's stick. Jarrett puts some pressure on. That one's going to come out to the half wall. 42 is going to pick it up. Leo's right there on the back check. Jackson picks up possession. He sends it ahead. That one's no icing called there. They wave it off. 20 seconds to go in this period. Jarrett's putting some pressure down in the corner. Leo's going to pick it up on the half wall. He's got one guy to beat. Sends it down in on the goalie. Caleb right there in the back door. Now he looks to Spinorama, sends it ahead. That one, Leo gets a shot, sends it just wide. Comes out to Declan. Declan's got a fire, sends it ahead. That one's going to run out. Jackson picks up possession, gets it down in on net, and sends that wide. Great pressure by the Lakers late in the second period. They got to keep it on, pour it on. They want to get back into this game.
Looking at how offside he was.
Not yet, no, but I will.
It was so hot right on top.
It's one thing if you guys are a foot or under, he's 4 feet in the zone. It's like he's standing right there, and so he sees it, and he gives. I mean, he consciously looks at it and waves it off. It's just bad behavior, man.
We're just going to do a quick replay. I'm just going back on the film just to see where we ended up. Watching this play, number 20 is offsides by probably a foot on that play.
All right, Lakers, here we go, boys.
Welcome back, everybody. We're going to get this third period running. Lakers down 3-1. Face-off won by the Lakers. Freddie brings the puck in, turned over right at neutral ice. Hutchinson carries the puck ahead. Liam steps up. He's got some room in front of him. He's got a couple of players to beat. Faces some static. Hutchinson turns the puck the other way in the neutral zone. James is going to step up. Number 7 picks it up. That comes in on Brooksy, and Brooksy swallows it up. Liam runs into his own guy coming out of the zone. Had a lot of space in front of him. Had one guy to beat. Hutchinson turns it over into the neutral zone, gets a quick shot opportunity on Brooks. On the ice, Dawson Dahl, Reed Steigoff, Freddie Kraft. Freddie picks up possession right off the face-off. He moves ahead. Number 7 faces. Number 7 gives him some static. Jefferson Park sends the puck ahead. Now we got a 2-on-1 going the other way. No call on the ice there. That puck comes out. Jefferson tries to send it ahead. It's in Dawson's skates. Now Dawson skates ahead. He's got a couple of guys to beat. Gets around one. He's got Freddie with him. Gets tripped up right there on the blue line. Sends it back to Jefferson. Jefferson picks his head up. He's got time and space. Sends the puck ahead to Dawson. Now Anton's going to step up. He's got some ice in front of him. Makes a guy miss. Comes down in. Gets a shot down in. The goaltender sends it aside. Reed comes in looking to clean that up. Anton comes flying in to hold that play up. It does chip out. Jefferson sends it back ahead. We're going to get an offsides. .10 minutes and 38 seconds to go in this third period and championship game. Hutchinson's on top. Hutchinson's on top 3-1. Lakers ahead in the shot category. Hutchinson wins the faceoff, sends that down low. Evian chips it back up out of the zone. Hutchinson chips it ahead. They carry it into the zone. Number 5's got numbers with him. He goes wide. Evian Motz comes in on him. That goes off of Brooksy's pad. Now Declan picks up possession. He's got some ice in front of him. He's got a couple of defenders to beat. Gets around one of them. He's got Paxton with him. He comes down in on the goalie. Sends it in. Goalie makes a great save with the glove. Sends that wide. Now Hutchinson comes the other way. They got speed. Wyatt steps up. Chips it ahead. Declan can't get out of the zone fast enough. We've got offsides to hold that play up. Wholesale line changes for the Lakers. Jackson Shepard, Liam Franks on the point. Caleb Alfred, Jared Anderson, Leo Johnston on the ice. I'd like to see this line get moving here, getting pucks to the net. Jared steps ahead, faces some static by Hutchinson. He comes down in. He's got Leo with him. Leo there, sends it in. That one comes into the high slot. Jackson Shepard's going to step up. Jared comes and picks his pocket. He's got the puck. He finds Caleb in the high slot. Caleb just loses the handle, gets a shot down in. Now Jared sends it in. That comes in. That's sitting in the low slot. Hutchinson does chip the puck ahead. That one's going to get out of the zone. Jackson holds the zone. Great job. Jared picks it up. He's got a couple of Hutchinson Tigers to beat. Hutchinson tries to chip it out. They get around Jackson. Caleb on the back check. They got number 20 with him. Caleb on his knees. That gets picked up by Leo Johnson. Leo's got Jared. 2-on-2 coming into the zone. Leo's going to make a step. He tries to get it ahead to Jared. Jared goes backhand. Looks like we're going to have a penalty on the Hutchinson Tigers. Interference call. And the Lakers are going to go on a power play. Lakers swap out the defense on this play. Jefferson Park and James Anderson on the point. Puck comes across. That puck comes down in low. Comes out to the point. Jefferson has it. Gets a shot down in. That's blocked out front. Hutchinson chips it all the way down. James gets a stick on it. Holds it at the neutral zone. Now he's got some static. He goes D-to-D over to Jefferson. Jefferson sends it ahead. He finds Leo. Leo comes in. He's at the high slot. He's going to get a shot in. Gets in on it. That gets blocked and sent wide. Leo has possession behind the net. He's got Caleb on the back door. Tries to wrap around. That gets swallowed up by Hutchinson for a stoppage in play. I'd love to see Leo come around the net right there and dish that out to Caleb. Caleb's sitting right there wide open, no coverage. He can get a great angle on the shot there. Missed opportunity by the Lakers. We got a line swap on the front. Dawson Dahl, Freddie Kraft, Reed Steigoff. 29 seconds to go in this power play for the Lakers. Dawson wins the faceoff. Hutchinson tries to chip it ahead. They're looking to clear it out. Jefferson picks it up in the neutral zone. Sends it. He finds Freddie. Freddie resets. He comes in. He's got Dawson with him. He sends it aside. Dawson gets taken out. Now we're going to have another interference call. Lakers are going to go on a power play, 5-on-3 for 15 seconds. Great opportunity in front of the Lakers right here to get a quick goal. Dawson's going to look to win the faceoff. Got to get quick shots in on this goaltender. Goalie's doing a great job keeping the puck out of the back of the net. That puck comes out to the neutral zone. Jefferson Park picks up possession. He sends it aside, finds Freddie on the blue line. Freddie comes in, faces some static by number 20. Now he comes in all alone. He's got Reed on the high slot. Reed gets a shot in, sends that high and wide. Freddie Kraft picks up possession. First penalty is over. Freddie gets checked from behind. No call. Number 20 comes in. James turns around, sends that puck wide. Now James has possession. He's going to try to chip it ahead. Number 20 continues to battle. Reed comes in, picks up possession. He's got some room in front of him. He's got Dawson and Freddie with him. Tries to get it to the middle. Dawson's going to pick up possession. He gets knocked off the puck by number 5. Hutchinson has the puck on the half wall. They chip it ahead. 14 seconds to go on the penalty. Freddie comes back in, gives Brooksy a hand. Brooksy swallows that up with his glove. And we have a stoppage in play. Cannot believe no penalty called. Guy comes out of the penalty box and just bulldozes Freddie from behind. Apparently that's okay in this league. I think the refs need to understand body checking doesn't start until bantams. These boys are about 4 years away from that. Wyatt, Pax, and Alex on the ice. Wyatt chips it ahead, comes out to the point. Point gets a shot. That's sent wide. Declan Roach on the hustle. That comes down behind the goal line. Anton's going to pick up the possession. He's got no pressure. Sends it ahead. Finds Alex. Alex has Wyatt with him. He brings it into the zone. Chips it ahead. Wyatt makes a quick move. That's going to come out to Anton. Anton holds the zone. makes a guy miss, carries it in. Now he comes in on the goalie, sends that high. Goalie reaches up, flashes the leather again to keep that out of the net. 7 minutes and 13 seconds to go in this third period. Boys need to start shooting the puck on the ice. Everything they're shooting, they're trying to go bar down in H-Town. We need to get the puck on the ice into the goalie skates, giving up rebounds so we can clean it up. Wyatt wins the faceoff. Puck goes down into the corner. No pressure by the Lakers. Tigers send the puck ahead. That's going to be Anton. He holds the zone. He moves ahead. He comes in. Gets it down in on the goalie. Nobody there. Alex comes in. Goaltender gets there. Puck comes behind the goal line. Now Hutchinson looks to break the puck out. Anton's going to step up. Alex picks it off in the neutral zone, brings it into the zone. Onsides. Now Alex faces some pressure by number 5, gets knocked off the puck. Hutchinson picks up possession behind the net. Paxson is there. Puck comes out to the half wall. Number 8 sends it ahead. Anton's there, buries it back down in low. Wyatt's there on the press. He chips it ahead. He's looking. He's trying to find somebody out front. Finds Alex. That one comes in on the goaltender, and he swallows it up for a stoppage and play. Great pressure there for the last 45 seconds by the Lakers. Wholesale line change. We've got Jarrett, Leo, and Caleb coming onto the ice. Franks and Mott's on the point. Lakers need to continue to put some pressure on here. Caleb wins the faceoff, finds Jarrett. Jarrett makes a guy miss. Comes in on the goalie. Again, sends it right into the goalie's mitt. I think the boys have learned by now this goalie's got a great glove and he loves to flash it. Got to send that puck down in low off the pads. Get somebody right there on the back door to clean up the rebound. Lakers reset, offensive zone. Caleb tries to win the faceoff. Hutchinson picks it off. They send it down behind the goal line. They're looking to break out. They send the puck ahead. That's going to come all the way down. We're going to have an icing call. Gets waved off. Evian makes a quick move, chips it up off the boards. He's got Jarrett there. Caleb makes a guy miss. Sends it ahead. He's got Jarrett. Foot race now. Hutchinson picks it off in the neutral zone, sends it back ahead. Now Liam picks up possession. He's going to go behind the net. He's got a couple of guys chasing. He comes around the corner. He's got some speed. He's got some room. Faces off a stick check. Now he's coming in all alone. Looks to get a shot. That one gets sent wide. Number 20 picks it up behind the net. Leo's right there. Liam's right there. Caleb retreats. Tries to hold the zone. Sends it back down in low. Now we need to get some pressure on the puck. That one comes right out to the point. Caleb sends it down in low. That's going to go behind the net. Jarrett's there to pick up possession. Makes a quick move. Sends it to the middle. Leo tries to get a backhand in. That's sent wide. Now it's a foot race to the half wall. 19's coming out of the zone with some speed. Jackson has to retreat. He sends the puck towards the middle. Evian's there. Evian sends it wide. 19 makes a quick move. Sends it right back out in low. Nobody home. Now Leo has possession. Hutch does a great job holding the zone. Chips it off of Leo's stick. Jackson retreats. He's got some speed behind the net. Loses the handle. He turns the other direction. Makes a quick move. He's looking for Jarrett. He has Jarrett up on the blue line. Jarrett's got Leo. Leo's got one guy to beat. He comes in. He's facing a good steady back check. Makes a miss. He's got the puck. He's got Jarrett right on the back door. Sends it across. That one gets in on wide on the goaltender. Now Jarrett sends it in wide. That gets sent in on the goalie. That one chipped up and over the top of the net. A lot of puck luck for these Hutchinson Tigers. Jarrett sends it back to James. James has possession. James sends it down in. That's going to be a high stick. And we get a stoppage and play. Wholesale line change here. Hutchinson coaching staff not happy about the high stick call, but I guess you could say what goes around comes around. Identical play happened down in the Lakers defensive zone in that first period. I would argue it wasn't a high stick. I'd argue that wasn't a high stick either. Let the play continue, but referees shut it down. On the ice, we got Dawson Dahl, Reed Steigoff, and Freddie Kraft. Freddie on the hunt down in the corner, wins that battle. Now he's got Dawson with him. Dawson gets a quick shot. Goaltender flashes that leather again. Boys gotta shoot low on this goaltender. They got 41 shots on net, and 35 of them are glove side, and this goalie is just snagging everything out of the air. Gotta bury the puck into the goalie's pads, get a rebound, and bury it into the back of the net. Freddie continues to pressure. He's got Reed right there. Reed looks to fire. He gets some static by Hutchinson. Jefferson Park steps up. He has Declan. Declan chases it down into the half wall. That one gets sent wide. Puck's down behind the goal line. They chip it up off the boards. Freddie's there. He rings it around. Reed's got a foot race. Reed gets the possession. He sends it back in towards the net, picked off by Hutchinson. Now Hutchinson comes up. They try to skate it up off the board. Reed puts some pressure on. He's going to get a body checking call there. Apparently now they're going to start calling body checking. They gave Reed a boarding penalty on that. 1 minute penalty kill for the Lakers. Puck's going to come all the way down. 3 minutes and 53 seconds to go in this third period. Player of the game thus far has got to be the Hutchinson goaltender. 41 shots on net, saving 40 of them. Dawson Dahl picks up possession. He's got it. He's got a 2-on-2 coming into the zone. He comes in with some speed, faces a stick check. Freddie's there, putting some pressure on. Now Hutchinson picks up possession. They skate behind the net. That's Declan. Declan continues to put pressure on. Jefferson Park steps up. That puck does come out of the zone. Dawson picks it up on the half wall in the neutral zone. Jefferson moves in. He's got Dawson with him. He sends it across. He finds Declan. Declan gets a shot. That goes high and wide. Lakers got to get back. Hutchinson's on a foot race. Number 7's got some speed coming into the zone. Dawson trying to continue to keep that play wide. Jefferson picks up possession. He's got some room in front of him. Sends it ahead. That's going to be Alex Karpenko. He picks up possession. He sends it over to Jefferson. Number 20 picks it off. Number 15 stands up. We got a 2-on-0. Jefferson continues to battle back. 20 comes in. Reed stands tall. Brooks stands tall. Sends that wide. Now Declan has possession. He's skating the puck up. He's got Wyatt with him. Faces some pressure. Loses the handle. Lakers are now full strength. Wyatt's down, putting some pressure on. They send the puck up off the boards. Paxton comes in, picks up possession. Wyatt's going to pick it up, turn it the other way. He's coming through the neutral zone. He's going to carry it into the zone by himself. He's going to face some pressure. Sends it down in low. Paxton's got to go get it. Paxton does go get it. He sends it aside. Anton steps up. Now we got an odd-man rush. 3-on-1. Liam Franks, patient as ever, stays wide, sends that play wide, allows the team to get back in time to help on the back check. Wyatt sends it up off the boards. Alex has got a foot race to the puck. Tigers hold the zone. Wyatt's down in the corner. He's got Anton. He makes a spin-o-rama. He's got Alex with him. Now he skates ahead. He's got to find Paxton. He does. Paxton's got possession. Paxton's coming in the zone with some speed. He's got one player to get by. Faces some static by Hutchinson. 42's there to give some help. 15 comes in. That's going to get picked off by Leo. Leo makes a guy miss. Comes in. Comes down in on the goalie. They look to battle. Goalie swallows it up. And we got a stoppage in play. 1 minute and 52 seconds to go in this third period. Hutchinson on top, 3-1. Lakers are going to call a timeout. Try to get this play set up. We're going to get an extra man out there on the ice. Pulling Brooksy. Got to get some offense. These boys got to shoot low. Got to shoot low on this goaltender. He just continues to rip pucks out of the air. No glove, no love. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is what it's all about. Battling down to the wire. Lakers are dominating in the shot category, 42-14. Losing in the goal category, 3-1. Hutchinson has done a great job of making the Lakers pay on mental mistakes. And I got to say, this Hutchinson goaltender is standing on his head. He's just been a brick wall in net. Got to get pucks off the pads. Got to get those free money rebounds and bury the puck. Lakers are fired up, ready to go. 6-on-5 hockey. Offensive zone face-off. Like to see the Lakers get a quick goal here. Get right back in it. 6-on-5 hockey. Dawson Dahl, Leo Johnson, Caleb Alfred, Jared Anderson, Declan Roach, James Anderson on the ice. Hutchinson Tigers are about to get a too many men penalty. Stripes allow them to reset. That puck is won. Jared picks up possession, finds Dawson. Dawson's facing some static. That puck's going to come out of the zone, forcing the Lakers to reset. James is going to send it aside. That's Declan. Declan's got pressure by number 20. Number 20 loses his stick. That puck gets chipped ahead. That's going to be Leo. He faces some static. Now Declan says, I can't be stopped. He's got Jarrett with him. Guy steps up. Leo picks up possession. He comes in on the goaltender. That puck gets sent wide. Leo and Jarrett both turn away from the play. Now Leo picks up possession, makes one guy miss, comes down in on the goalie. That's going to be Caleb. Caleb tries to get it in. They're going to send it all the way down. Declan holds his own, chips it down in. 20's got the puck. He gets a shot in. James does a great move, sending that puck wide. 1 minute to go. No penalty call there. That one is a little bit egregious. That puck gets sent ahead. We got Jarrett and Leo coming in through 2-on-2. Jarrett gets sent wide. He goes up off the boards. He's got to slow it down, chips it down into the zone. He's got static from number 16. He's got to get somebody to help over in the corner there. That puck comes over. 16 picks up possession. 40 seconds to go. They send it all the way down. We're going to have icing. 34 seconds to go. 33 seconds to go in this third period. Puck's going to come all the way down. Lakers got an uphill battle here. 33 seconds to get 2 goals on the board. I've seen them do it. They can score quick, but they got to be pressing. Caleb wins the faceoff. Jarrett gets a quick shot. That gets sent wide. Leo comes storming across, picks up possession down behind the net. He sends it right out front. That gets chipped aside. Dawson has possession. He sends it wide. 20 seconds to go. That puck tries to get battled out behind the net. Hutchinson tries to send it down. Caleb blocks it. That puck is going to come right there on the half wall. Dawson continues to battle. Hutchinson's going to send it down in. That's going to do it for us, folks. 8 seconds, 5 seconds. 1 second to go. Offsides is the call. That's going to do it, folks. Great battle by the Lakers and the Tigers. I got to tell you, this Tigers goaltender standing on his head. I think if I could take this one back, it would just be a matter of getting pucks on the ice at the goalie. Everybody trying to go bar down, just not enough. Hutchinson's going to go celebrate, winning their hometown tournament. No thanks to the Stripes there. I think that was quite a dejecting play, that offsides play. I'd like to go back and watch the replay on that one, but it was pretty egregious from up here. Lakers did a great job. They dominated in just about every category in this game except for the goal category. Got to hold your head high on this game. That Tigers goaltender, he was a brick wall in net, flashing leather left and right. Thanks for joining us. Great fun game, fun to announce. Didn't get the result we wanted, but it was a lot of fun to watch. Until next time, if you're a new subscriber out here, smash that subscribe button.